court is resumed. God save the king. Kindly sit and turn your cameras off until your name is called.
Good morning, all. I'm told, am I muted? I'm not. Good morning. I'm told a request was made by Mrs. Malahoo Fort for her applicants to be called first. And I'm told that the other senior King's Counsel has agreed. So let's start with Mrs. Malahoo Fort.
Marlene Malahoo Fort KC.
You may sit, Ms. Fort.
May please you, my lady.
Yes.
I may.
Yes.
Thank you, my lady. I'm grateful for your kind indulgence and that of my colleagues. I have two matters on your ladyship's list. The matter of SU 2022 CV 0374 and 41 and 03650. Applications by Jacqueline Doricia Malahoo and by Antoinette Oretha Watson.
Yes. Which one are you starting with first?
In the matter of Jacqueline Malahoo, my lady.
Yes, go ahead.
My lady, from our check, the documents are in order. The applicant has complied with all of the requirements of the Legal Education Authority and the General Legal Counsel for admission. She has paid the prescribed fees, fulfilled all the requirements, and should your ladyship so find, I ask that the order in the form that she be allowed to take the oath prescribed by law and be entered on the roll and admitted to practice as an attorney at law of this honorable court and the several courts in the island be granted.
All right, thank you. Order granted. Ms. Fort, you may take the oath.
Ms. Malahoo, my lady.
All right. I'm very sorry. Ms. Malahoo, you may take the oath.
I, Jacqueline Doricia Malahoo, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skills and judgment. So help me God.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you.
My lady, just to say this is a signal honor for me. The applicant is my sister.
Thank you, darling.
The other matter is that of Antoinette Oretha Watson. Similarly, my lady, the applicant has complied with all the requirements, and should your ladyship so find, I ask that the order prayed be granted and she too be allowed to take the oath prescribed by law, entered on the roll, and be admitted to practice as an attorney at law of this honorable court and the several courts of the island of Jamaica.
All right, order granted. You may take the oath, Ms. Watson.
I, Antoinette Oretha Watson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, milady.
Thank you, milady. May I just wish for all other applicants much success and congratulations, and thank you for your kind indulgence.
Very well. Yes.
KC Ransford Braham.
May it please you, my lady.
Yes, Mr. Burr.
I have 6 applicants this morning, and I do have them in order in terms of numbers, my lady. First, my lady, is Miss Shashika Natalia Walford. My lady, in keeping with the procedure that was followed the day before yesterday,
Yes,
I
thank
look
you.
at the papers.
Yes.
They appeared, not yesterday, the day before yesterday. They appear to be in order. Fees have been paid. GLC have been satisfied and the authority. And if your leadership is satisfied, I'm asking that an order be made permitting Ms. Walford to take the oath
All right.
and to be admitted to practice in Jamaica.
All right. Order granted, and Ms. Walford, you can take the oath. Just so that you all know, we have made the checks in relation to all the fixed date claim forms, in relation to fees and everything else. So if you really just go straight to asking for the applicant, for the order to be granted, then you can, if you prefer to do that, then you can go ahead and do so. Go ahead, Ms. Walford, you can take the oath.
I, Sashika Natoya Walford, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you.
My lady, the next on your list is Mr. Peyton Joel Pattison. Mr. Pattison, my lady, the papers appear to be in order. And subject to you, my lady, I would ask for an order permitting him to take the oath and be admitted to practice in the several courts of Jamaica.
Yes, order granted. You may take the oath, Mr. Patterson.
Yes, pray for indulgence, my lady. Go ahead.
I, Peyton Joel Patterson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Okay, welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
The next person, my lady, is Miss Kimberly Georgette Blackwood. My lady, I have reviewed the papers. They appear to be in order, and subject to your leadership, I would ask that the order be made permitting Miss Blackwood to take the oath and thereafter to be admitted to practice in the several courts of Jamaica.
Very well. Miss orders granted.
My
Miss
lady,
Blackwood, you may take. Go ahead, Mr.
Miss Blackwood is requesting permission to affirm
Yes,
on
go
religious
ahead
basis.
and affirm, Ms. Blackwood.
I, Kimberly Georgette Blackwood, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady. The next one, my lady, is Miss Christina Marie Thompson. My lady, I have looked at the papers. They appear to be in order. Subject to your leadership, I would ask that an order be made permitting Miss Thompson to take the oath and thereafter to be admitted to the several courts, to practice in the several courts of Jamaica.
Thank you. Order granted. Ms. Thompson, you may take the oath.
This one as well, ladies, Miss Thompson is also requesting permission to affirm.
Go ahead, affirm, Ms. Thompson.
I, Christina Marie Thompson, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady. Next, my lady, is Miss Alexandria Magdalene Angela Fata. My lady, I have reviewed the papers. They appear to be in order, and subject to you, I'd ask for an order permitting her to take the oath and to be admitted to practice in the several courts of Jamaica.
Yes, order granted. You may take the oath.
I, Alexandria Magdalene Angela Fata, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Very well. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
My lady, Miss Amanda Jo Alicia Anderson. My lady, the papers appear to be in order, and subject to you, may I ask that she be permitted to take the oath and be admitted to practice in the several courts of Jamaica.
Order granted. You may take the oath.
I, Amanda Jo Alicia Anderson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
My lady, that is my list. May I wish you and the court and my colleagues and the new candidates all the best for the season.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Thank you very much.
Casey Stephen Shelton.
May it please you, my lady, I have 3 applications,
Very
and
well.
I crave your ladyship's leave to mention the first application, which is claim number SU 2022 CB 03722 in relation to Ramon Alexia Mills. My lady, the required documents have been filed and I have perused them, and they appear to me to be in order. If your ladyship finds likewise, I humbly pray that an order in terms be granted and that Ms. Mills be allowed to take the oath.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Ramon Alexia Mills, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
My lady, the second application is in relation to Kemar Jonoy Sutherland. I have perused the documents filed in support of his application, and they appear to me to be in order. And if your ladyship so finds, I respectfully request that an order in terms be granted and that Mr. Sutherland be allowed to take the oath.
Order granted, he may take the oath.
I, Kemar Jonoy Sutherland, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
My final application, my lady, is in relation to Kimberly Catherine Wong. I have also perused the papers, the documents in support of her application, and they appear to me to be in order. If your ladyship finds likewise, I humbly pray that your ladyship will grant an order in terms of the fixed date claim form and that Ms. Morgan be allowed to take the oath.
Very well. Order granted, you may take the oath.
I, Kimberly Catherine Wong, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
My lady, before, may I just request your leave to be released, as I have another urgent matter which I would like to be able to attend to.
Very well, Mr. Shelton.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Casey Ian G. Wilkinson.
It pleases you, my lady. The matter of Shadell Brittany Coury, CV 03740 of 2022. Taking my cue from you, my lady, I respectfully ask for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form file.
Very well. Order granted. She may take the oath.
And I'm asking your permission for her to affirm on religious reasons, my lady. Much obliged, my lady.
I, Shadell Brittany Coury, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Much obliged, my lady. Second of 3 matters on my list is the matter of Kellyanne Christina Younger. It is 2022 CV 03751, my lady. Again, I ask for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form file. Much obliged.
Thank you. Order granted. You may take the oath.
Much obliged.
I, Kellyanne Christina Younger, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Finally, my lady, last but certainly not least, the matter of 03769, of 2022. Jamaik Okini Kwayan Gregory Charles. Again, I ask respectfully that the order be made in terms of the fixed date claims on file.
Order granted. You may take the oath.
I, Jamaik Okini Kwayan Gregory Charles, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Lady, unmitigated pleasure to appear before you so quickly after Tuesday. That is the state of my list. Much obliged, ma'am.
Very well, Mr. Wilkinson.
Casey Garth McBean.
Yeah. May it please, my lady?
Yes, Mr. Martin.
Yes. Yes, may it please, my lady. I have 4 applications. The first one, my lady, is the application of Janelle Amelia Thompson. It's claim 03651.
Yes, go ahead.
My lady, I have perused the papers. They appear to be in order. If you so find that as one order in terms of the fixed date claim form.
Order granted. She may take the oath.
Much obliged, my lady.
I, Janelle Amelia Thompson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Well, thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Much obliged, my lady. The second applicant, my lady, is Mr. Tajay Miguel Youngsang, and it's claim 03652.
Order granted as per fixed date claim form. Go ahead and take the oath.
Much obliged, my lady.
I, Tajay Miguel Youngsang, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Obliged, my lady. The third applicant, my lady, I have is Mr. Kimani Devon Andrew Douglas, claim 03667.
Fixed date claim
Documents.
form. The order is granted. He may take the oath.
Much obliged, my lady.
I, Kimani Devon Andrew Douglas, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
My lady. My lady, the last application I have is Mr. Iqbal Chevaria, and it's 03686.
All right. Order granted as per fixed date claim form. He may take the oath.
Much obliged.
I, Iqbal Hugh Chevaria, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Grateful, man.
Please, my lady, that concludes my list. I wish for the courts and all the best for the season, my lady.
Thank you, Mr. Martin.
Casey Valerie Nita Robertson.
On the camera. Thank you, milady. I have 4 matters. CV 03695, application by Tini Liana Anna K. Brooks. I'm asking for the order to be granted in this matter and that she takes the oath.
Yes, order granted. She may take the oath. Go ahead and take the oath.
You're not hearing her? You're not hearing her, my lady?
No, I'm not hearing her.
Okay, speak louder.
All right, she needs to come a little closer to the microphone. I'm not hearing her.
I, Samuel Leanna Anna K. Brooks, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, lady.
Next on my list is CV 03724.
Mrs. Nita Roberts, I can barely hear you. You're turning away
Oh,
from the mic. Go ahead.
okay. Let me speak a little louder. At CV 03724, Alea Deandra Ashley Cook, lady, may I ask that the order be granted and that she be invited to take the oath.
1 minute. You said Cook a while ago, Mrs. Nita Robertson.
That's correct.
Repeat the name.
Alea Deandre Ashley Cook.
I'm very sorry. I think we have a slight administrative difficulty. I'm not seeing that file in front of me right now. I'm
Okay,
going to
lady,
ask
may I
the
just
registrar to go and locate the file.
find it? I believe.
Sorry? What's the claim number, Mrs. Nita Robertson?
Yes, I think the problem is that
I'm not hearing you.
They endorsed Kimberly Whitaker's name on it, Robertson and Company.
Oh.
Miss Kimberly Whitaker.
1 minute.
But
Glenn.
it's really, yes.
1 minute.
That's it, man.
Could you go to another matter and we are coming back to her immediately afterwards?
Very well, my lady, I will do that.
Yes.
I will proceed to CV 03725, Daniela Ashley Logan.
Yes.
May I ask that the order be granted and that she be invited to take the oath?
All right, order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Daniela Ashley Logan, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, so help me God.
Very well. Go to your thank you. Welcome to the profession. Go to your final matter that was originally listed before you, Mrs. Nita Robertson, and then we go back to the one that was stood down.
Lady, CV 03693, Tanya Apollonia Goldberg.
Yes.
I'm asking for the order to be granted and that she be asked to affirm for religious reasons.
Order granted. You may affirm, Ms. Goldberg.
I, Sonia Apollonia Goldberg, do solemnly since.
Put up your hand. Put up your hand. Yeah, go ahead.
I, Sonia Apollonia Goldberg, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to my best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, Marie.
All right, so you can go back to your original one, Miss
Lady.
The one that was stood down.
CV 03724, Alea Deandre Ashley Cook.
Yes.
I ask that the order be granted, my lady, and that she be asked to take the oath.
Yes, order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Alea Deandra Ashley Cook, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, lady. That's my list, and I ask your leave as I have other matters.
Very well, Mrs. Nita Robertson.
Thank you, my lady.
Casey Tom Tavares Finson.
My lady, I have 4 matters before you. The first being Camilla Natoya Johnson. The claim number is before you. The documents have been perused. May I have an order in terms with respect to Ms. Johnson?
Very well, order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Camila Natoya Johnson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank you very much, my lady. The second matter is Ms. Rashida Amina Chappelle Williams. The claim number is before you. Documents have been perused. May I have an order in terms?
Yes, order granted as per fixed state claim form. She may take the oath.
I, Rashida Amina Chappelle Williams, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, Madam. Ms. Susan Marilyn Eloise Duncan. Claim number is before you. Documents have been perused. May I have an order in terms?
Order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Suzanne Marilyn Eloise Duncan, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and the duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
And finally, my lady, Ms. Marpada Cassandra Supriya. Okay, thank you. The number of the claim is before you. The documents have been perused. May I have an order with respect to Ms. Superior?
Order granted. She may take the oath.
Thank you.
I, Marketa Cassandra Supriya, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and knowledge. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady. That's my obligation before you this morning.
Very well, Mr. Finson.
Casey Peter C. Champagne.
May it please you, my lady, I have 2 applications before you this morning. The first matter is that of CV 03752. The applicant is David Naheman John Bowes. I have perused the documents filed and I would ask that he be admitted to practice in the several courts in this island. I have found them to be in order. I trust you will be likewise of that mind. He, if so, may be permitted to take the oath, ma'am.
Order granted. He may take the oath.
Stand, please.
I, David Naheman John Bowles, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady. The next and final applicant, my lady, is that of CV 03986. That's Shanika Sabina Sparks. I have scrutinized the documents, my lady, and I would ask one order in terms of the fixed date claim form file. I trust that you will find them to be in order, and if so, that she too be permitted to take the oath, ma'am.
Order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Shanika Sabina Sparks, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skills and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
My lady, that completes my obligation to the court, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Champagne.
Casey Maurice Manning.
My lady, may it so please you, I have 2 matters before you. The first is CV 03665, Jessica Joanna Jackson. Might I ask, my lady, if the papers are in order, that you make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form and invite Ms. Jackson to take the oath of an attorney at law.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Jessica Joanna Jackson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
The second matter, my lady, is CV 03717, Cavell Lloydine Cato. My lady, I hope that you find the papers are in order, and if so, that you make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form, and at Ms. Cato's request, my lady, you invite her to affirm.
Very well. Order granted, she may affirm.
I, Cavell Lloydine Cato, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, milady.
My lady, that completes my list, and with your permission and leave, my lady, may I withdraw until the appropriate time?
Yes, Mr. Manning.
Obliged, ma'am.
Casey Jeremy Taylor.
May it so please you, my lady, I have two applications before this honorable court. The first is CV 03633, the application of Jared Ethan Anthony Johnson to be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. My lady, if you so find that the papers are in order, we ask for the order prayed for in a fixed date claim form, and he be allowed to take the oath.
Order granted, he may take the oath.
I, Jared Ethan Anthony Johnson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
The second application before you, my lady, is CV 03645, the application of Elaine Patricia Matthews to be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. My lady, the papers are in order, and if you so find, we ask that you grant the order prayed for in a fixed date claim form, and that she be allowed to take the oath.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Elaine Patricia Matthews, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Your ladyship, that is my list.
Thank you.
Casey John G. Graham.
Go ahead, Mr. Graham.
May it please you, my lady, I appear in the matter of CV 03747, the application of January Benaya, and I have perused the documents, my lady. I trust that you find them in order as I do, and ask that an order be made in terms of the amended fixed date claim form.
Very well. Order granted. She may take the oath.
I, January St. Hague Benaya, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the profession.
I'm obliged to you, my lady.
Nelton A. Forsyth.
My lady.
Thank you very much, Mr. Graham.
You are welcome.
Very well. Yes, Mr. Forsyth.
Yes, my lady. I have one matter before you, and that matter is Danae Whitney Newman. My lady, have perused the documents, and I can categorically state that they're in order. As a result, I'm asking for the an order in terms of the fixed date claim form.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Danny Whitney Newman, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank
That-
you.
Bert Samuels.
And that's the extent of my list, my lady.
All right, thank you, Mr. Forsyth. Go ahead, Mr. Samuels.
May it please my lady, I have the matter of 03673. It's the application of Joanne Lamore Hunter, that she be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. My lady, I've looked at the papers. I find them to be in order. I ask that you also find them so to be, and that you be allow her to take the oath and be enrolled as an attorney.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Joanne Lamore Hunter, do swear that I will well and truly deem myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Obliged, my lady. May I go to my second matter? And that is the matter of 03630, the application of Tamara Ann Grant Bogle. And she, my lady, has a fixed day claim form, which asks that she be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. I ask my lady, if you find the papers to be in order, that you allow her to take the oath and be admitted as an attorney.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Tamara Ann Grant Bogle, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Obliged, my lady. And my last matter, my lady, is that of 03631. It is the application of Chelsea Ariel Patrice Emmanuel. My lady, I ask that you find the papers to be in order as I have, and that you allow her to take the oath and be enrolled as an attorney at law.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Chelsea Ariel Patrice Emmanuel, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
That's the end of my list. Thank you, my lady.
Thank you, Mr. Samuels.
Ambassador A.B. Stewart Stevenson.
Go ahead, Mr. Stevenson.
Yes, may it please you, my lady, it's always a pleasure to appear before you. I have 4 applications this morning. The first of which, my lady, is for Jada Kamara Martin, CV 03638, and associated with me in making this application is Miss Tiffany Campbell. I have, my lady, perused the documents for the applicant. They appear to be in order. I ask that if you so find that you grant an order in terms of her fixed date claim form and allow her to take the oath.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
Much obliged, my lady.
I, Jade Kamar Martin, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you.
Much obliged, my lady. My next applicant is Miss Charette Roshane Kirby Oliphant, CV 03713, and associated with me in this application is her husband of counsel, Omar Oliphant. My lady, I have perused the documents presented by my applicant, Charette Roshane Kirby Oliphant. They appear to be in order, and if you so find, I ask that you grant an order in terms of her fixed date claim form and that she be allowed to take the oath.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
Much obliged, my lady.
I, Charette Roshane Kirby Oliphant, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
I'm much obliged, my lady. My third applicant is Ruth Ann Mariela Benucci. And associated with me in this application is Ms. Stephanie Campbell, my colleague. I have perused the documents, my lady. It's at CV 03787 from Ms. Benguche, and they appear to be in order. If you so find, I ask my lady for an order in terms of her fixed date claim form and that she be allowed to take the oath.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
Much obliged, my lady.
I, Ruth Ann Mariela Benguche, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
My final application, my lady, is for Crystal Melissa Lofters, CV 03788. And in this application, I'm assisted by my colleague, Ms. Stephanie Campbell. I have perused her documents for this application, my lady. They appear to be in order. If you so find, I ask that you grant an order in terms of her fixed date claim form and allow her to take the oath.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
Much obliged, my lady.
I, Crystal Melissa Loftus, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
I'm much obliged, my lady. That completes my list, and that I wish for all the applicants and the court's offices and my lady all the best for the season. May it please you, my lady.
Thank you, Mr. Stevenson.
Donna
Much
Scott Motley.
Lady, the matter before you is CV 03727, an application of Devoy Andre Auger Coburn to be admitted to practice as an attorney at law in Jamaica. I ask for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form, my lady, and that he be allowed to affirm.
Order granted, he may affirm.
I, Devoy Andre Auger Coburn, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
My lady, may I indicate that Mr. Coburn is the first male to join Scott Borsing and Bonnick in all its time of existence.
Very well. I'm sure he's honored to do that.
And may I ask your permission to withdraw at this time, my lady?
Very well, Mrs. Scott Motley.
Thank you, my lady.
Yes.
Lyndon Wellesley.
If it pleases you, my lady, as I mentioned the matter of 03636, application of Daniel Christina Galia Cumberland. We humbly ask that you make an order that she take the oath, my lady.
Yes, order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Danielle Christina Galia Cumberland, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Obliged, my lady. Second matter before you, my ladies. 03731, Melissa Sabrina Smith. We humbly ask that you make an order for her to be admitted and take the oath, my lady.
Order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Melissa Sabrina Smith, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Third matter, I'm obliged, my lady. The third matter, my lady, is 03758, Saya Singh Christina Lawrence. I humbly ask that you make an order that she take the oath and be admitted, my lady.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
My lady, if I may affirm for religious reasons.
Yes, you may affirm.
Thank you. I, Cassia Singh Christina Lawrence, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
It's my 3 applicants, and I wish for them all the best in their endeavors.
Thank you, Mr. Wellesley.
And I humbly ask that I be permitted to take a short leave, my lady.
Yes, Mr. Wellesley.
Indeed, I'm grateful.
Leonard S. Green.
May it please you, my lady, I am not Leonard S. Green, I'm Sylvan Edwards. But Mr. Green has asked the court respectfully, my lady, if the matter could be stood down for about 15 minutes.
Very well.
I'm much obliged, ma'am.
Yes.
Dr. Garth
Grateful.
Little.
Hello? May it please you, my lady?
Yes,
May I refer to the
Mr.
claim?
Little, I'm not seeing you.
SU.
Mr. Little, I'm not seeing you.
Oh Lord. We're having a little problem this side, my lady, with the Zoom, the video. Hello?
Yeah, but Mr. Little, I need to actually see the applicant and make sure they're
Yes.
taking the oath.
Yes, indeed, my lady. The problem is not with us. We're here and we're trying to release ourselves from the Zoom, but we have not been able to do that.
Could you, Mr. Little, I'm going to stand on your matter. Could you, I'm told that the difficulty might be on your end and not ours. So I'm wondering if you could probably log out and log back in. Once you're in, we will take
All
you.
right.
So I will stand
We'll
on
do
your
that,
matters for the
Willie.
time being.
Yes, thank you.
Go ahead. Next.
Keste O'Miller.
Good morning, Judge.
Very well. Morning, Mr. Miller. Go ahead.
Yes. Before you is the matter of suit number SU 2022 CVO 3728. Christina Patrice Howell. May it please you, my lady, I have perused her documents and I'm satisfied that they're in order. In the circumstances, I ask the court to make an order for the fixed date claim form and that she be allowed to take the oath.
Order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Christina Howell, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
That is my list for the day. May it please you, my lady, I will not trouble the court anymore.
Thank you very
Wish
much.
you and your staff all the best.
Go ahead.
Delise Cynthia Deacon.
May it so please you, my lady. I have 2 matters before your ladyship. The first is that of Mr. Mark Oliver Grayson, SU 2022 CV 03762. On the assurance expressed by your ladyship earlier that the papers have all been found to be in order, my lady, I would humbly request that an order be made in terms of a fixed date claim form and that Mr. Grayson be allowed to take the oath.
Order granted, he may take the oath.
I, Mark Oliver Grayson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
The second matter, my lady, is that of Miss Jordine Ashley Lawrence. And as your ladyship has assured concerning the papers, I would also humbly request, my lady, that the order be made in terms of the fixed date claim form and that Ms. Lawrence be allowed to take the oath.
Order granted. Go ahead and take the oath. Although I'm very sorry, Ms. Lawrence, could you just take off your mask whilst you're taking the oath?
Sorry, my lady.
Yes. Go ahead.
I, Jordine Ashley Lawrence, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
I'm obliged, my lady.
All right, Mr. Little, I see that you're back. I hope your video is now functioning. Call it. Mr. Little?
Are you hearing me now, my lady?
Yes, I'm hearing you, but I'm
Yes,
still not
my lady.
seeing you. Ah, there we go. Go ahead, Mr. Little.
Well, our camera is on this side.
Yes, I'm seeing you now. Go
With
ahead.
your leave, may I mention the matter? Claim number SU 2022 CV 03737. I present to you, my lady, Mrs. Paula Ann Hagley, for admission to the practice of law as an attorney at law in this court, the Supreme Court, and all the other courts of justice in Jamaica. I have perused her documents filed in the Supreme Court in this matter, and they appear to be in order. And I therefore crave your leave that Mrs. Hadley be ordered to take the affirmation and her place in the profession as the case might be.
All right, order granted, she may affirm.
Hello?
The order is granted and she may affirm.
Yes, she's going to affirm now.
Go ahead.
I, Paula Ann Hagley, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank you, my lady. That concludes my list.
Thank you, Mr. Little.
Yes, thank you.
May it please you, my lady?
Yes, go ahead.
The applicant before you is Miss Rochelle Sherry Mills. She's in fact, my lady, the daughter of a late colleague, Miss Lorraine Moore. May you, my lady, permit her to take the oath?
Order granted, she may take the oath.
Right, my lady. I, Rochelle Cherie Mills, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you to the court, my lady.
Deborah Martin.
May it please you, my lady? The applicant in this instance is Lynette Lily Vassell Robinson. claim number CV 03707, milady. Milady, the applicant has complied with all the requirements. May she be allowed to take the oath?
Yes, order granted. Order granted as for a fixed date claim form, she may take the oath.
Amended fixed date claim form, milady, yes.
Yes.
I, Lynette Lily Basso Robinson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Grateful, my lady.
Thank you so much, milady. We're grateful.
Herwin A. Smart.
Well, may it please you, my lady. The matter in which I am involved is 03736, and the applicant is Miss Ashley Eureka Gregory. Might she be allowed to be sworn on the Bible?
Order granted, she may take the oath.
Go ahead.
I, Ashley Eureka Gregory, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the profession.
Might I just add, my lady, that I've been informed and do verily believe that the applicant is a graduate of the alma mater of this court, Hampton School.
Yes, I will say no more because I do not want to influence anybody else or anybody else to be sorry.
No bias, my lady, no bias at all, no bias.
Sorry that they were not able to attend Hampton because, of course, it's a school in Jamaica. Thank you very much, Mr. Smart.
Very well, my lady.
Mr. Green, I see that you're now here. Let's go to
Ma'am,
Mr. Green.
I'm here, ma'am. With your leave, ma'am. May I be allowed to?
Yes, go
my
ahead,
video?
Mr. Green.
No, I'm not getting access, ma'am. Ma'am, yes, I'm now here, ma'am.
Yes.
I refer, ma'am, to the matter of claim number CV 03734, the application of Patrice Shavana Smith. Madam, I've had the opportunity to peruse the documents, ma'am, and they seem in order, ma'am. In the circumstances, I respectfully ask that she be allowed to be sworn to be admitted to the bar.
Yes, order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Patrice Shavana Smith, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Obliged, ma'am. I have one more matter, ma'am. May I mention the matter, ma'am, of Dakota Garrick claim number Garish Ramesh Dakota Garrick, ma'am. Claim CV 03640. Madam, do you have that, ma'am? The name of the attorney who might be on record would probably have been Mr. Clayton Puran, P-H-U-R-A-N, but I'm holding for him.
Mr. Green, could you just give me 1 minute because it was listed under another attorney's name, so we
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
locate the file. 1 second.
Clayton Puran. That's the name of the attorney.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Green.
Yes, ma'am. In the matter of claim number CV 03640, Ramesh Dakota Garrick, ma'am, I've had the opportunity to peruse the papers, ma'am. They appear to be in order. And if you so find, ma'am, I would ask that you permit her to be sworn to be admitted to the bar.
Order granted, she may take the oath. All right, Ms. Garrick, I'm not hearing you. You need to come a little closer to the mic. Still not hearing you clearly. A little closer. Yes, go ahead now. Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Indeed obliged to the court, ma'am, and that is the extent of my list.
Thank you, Mr. Green.
Charmaine Stewart Williams.
Yes, go ahead.
May it so please you, milady, I'm excited to be appearing before you in this matter for Alexa Phoebe Williams, who just happens to be my daughter, milady. I ask for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form filed herein.
Very well. Order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Alexa Phoebe Williams, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, milady.
Thank you, milady.
Hugh Wilson.
Please, my lady.
I'm not seeing you, Mr. Wilson.
I'm trying to get my camera on.
Very well.
I'm video. I have 6 applications before you. The first application is by Shanti Hoyet. May an order be granted in terms of her fixed date claim form.
Order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Chantal Kamoya Hoyet, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
The second application, the lady, is that of Anesha Fogel. May an order be granted in terms of her fixed date claim form. She will affirm. May it please you.
Yes, order granted. Go ahead and affirm.
I, Anisha Alita Foga, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
The third application, my lady, is that of Mr. Mark Ellis. May an order be granted in terms of his fixed date claim form. Mr. Ellis?
Yes, order granted. He may take the oath.
I, Mark Dwight Ellis, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
My fourth application, my lady, is that of Cedric Campbell. May an order be granted in terms of his fixed date claim form.
Yes, order granted. He may take the oath.
I, Cedric Bastin Campbell, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Yes.
My lady, the other application before you is that of Aliyah Johnson. May an order be granted in terms of her fixed date claim form.
Yes, order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Alina Kenya Johnson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, lady.
My final application before you, my lady, is that of Jory Armstrong.
Yes.
May an order be granted in terms of her fixed date claim form as well.
Order is granted. She may take the oath.
I, Jory Annalise Armstrong, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
And that is the extent of my list, my lady. Thank you.
Yes.
Keith and Bishop. Keith and Bishop.
May it please my lady, sorry for the delay in coming on. I have two matters before you. The first is Miss Layata Anike Peters, a deputy clerk of court from the Montego Bay Parish Court, was taking another step in the legal profession today, my lady. She filed a bundle of documents to include fixed date claim form, asking for orders, my lady, to include an order to take the oath. The documents have been perused by me. I found them to be in order. But more importantly, my lady, if you find them to be so, I ask that you make the orders in terms of the fixed date claim form to include taking the oath, my lady. Make so please.
Yes. Order granted. She may take the oath.
Obliged, my lady.
I, Loyata Anike Peters, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Obliged.
Yes.
Obliged. Second matter, my lady, is that of Celine Alana Diedrich. Similarly, my lady, peruse the documents, and if your ladyship find them to be so, for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form to include taking the oath, my lady.
Order granted. She may take the oath.
Obliged, my lady.
I, Celine Alana May Diedrich, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Obliged, my lady, the extent of my list before you today.
Thank you, Mr. Bishop.
Nadine Lawson.
So this is.
Good morning, my lady. Before you, I have two applications. The first, an application by Trevor Anthony Harry to be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. I would ask that your ladyship grants.
Go ahead. I wasn't seeing you.
I would
over
ask
there. I
that
was
your
trying to get
ladyship
attention.
grants the orders.
Go ahead.
I would ask that your ladyship grants the orders prayed in the application. May he take the oath?
Yes. Order granted. You may take the oath.
I, Trevor Anthony Harry, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
My lady, the second application is an application by Ashley Shameen Hodges to be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. If your ladyship has found all in order, I would ask that the orders prayed be granted and she be permitted to take the oath of office.
Order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Ashley Shameen Hodges, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you.
Thank you, lady.
Oswest Senior Smith.
Go ahead, Mr. Senior Smith.
Thank you, may it please your ladyship. In the matter of the application by Sherilyn Sabrina Brown, in keeping with your earlier ruling, my lady, we ask that your kind order be granted in terms of the fixed date claim form, and that she accordingly be permitted to take the oath.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Sherilyn Sabrina Brown, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, milady.
Very deeply obliged, ma'am. May I withdraw from your platform?
Yes, Mr. Senior Smith.
Christopher Townsend.
Yes, good. May it so please you, my lady.
Yes, Mr. Townsend.
I have two matters before you, ma'am. The first of which is an application by Miss Danique Tonian Gooden by way of a fixed date claim form number 3657. My lady, the papers from my perusal are in order. Might an order be granted in terms?
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Danique Tonian Gooden, swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
My next matter, ma'am, is the application for Mr. Colin Anthony Alexander Greenland. It's claim number 3718. The lady, the papers appears to be in order. Might an order be granted in terms?
Order granted, he may take the oath.
I, Colin Anthony Alexander Greenland, do swear, but I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you very much, my lady. Might I withdraw from the platform, ma'am?
Yes, Mr.
As I have duties elsewhere. Thank you very much.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. Go ahead.
Sylvester Hemmings.
Lady, in the matter of claim 03668, Jessica Vanessa Lewis. My lady, it appears that we are in accord, we are ad ideum in respect to the documents before you. And in that regard, my lady, I verily asked that an order be made, my lady, that she practice in the several courts of Ireland, and that she be allowed to affirm, my lady, on religious grounds.
Very well. Order granted, he may affirm.
I, Jessica Vanessa Lewis, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you.
My lady, that's my only matter before you, and I do ask, my lady, if I may be allowed to do other matters elsewhere.
Yes. I was
Thank you,
cut
my lady.
short, Mr. Hemmings. I was going to say, welcome to the profession.
Grateful, my lady.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Stuart L. Stimson.
May it please you, my lady. Might I mention claim number 2022 CV 03706, the matter of application by Mr. Ryan St. Christopher Evans. I appear today, my lady, with his brother, elder by minutes. I understand, Mr. Evan Evans. In keeping with the early direction, my lady, might the orders set out in the fixed date claim form be granted and he be permitted to take the oath?
Yes. Order granted, he may take the oath.
I, Ryan St. Christopher Evans, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Please, lady, that's the extent of my list.
Thank you, Mr. Simpson.
Jillian Burgess.
Yes, if it pleases you, my lady, I appear in CV 03723. It's an application by Christian Tawada Maloney to be admitted to practice in the several courts of Jamaica. My lady, may you grant an order in terms of the fixed date claim form?
Yes, order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Christian Tawada Maloney, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank you, my lady.
Cassie Jean Graham Davis.
May it please you, my lady.
Yes. Go ahead.
I seek leave, my lady, to mention the matter of an application of Kenisha Cassandra Dennis contained in claim number 2022 CV03661. My lady, I seek an order in terms as contained in the fixed date claim form for Kenisha Cassandra Dennis to be entered on the roll and admitted to practice in the several courts in Jamaica. My lady, may Miss Dennis be allowed to take the oath?
Order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Kenisha Cassandra Dennis, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Grateful, my lady.
My lady, I have another matter on your list. I seek leave, my lady, to mention the matter of an application of Shade Michelle Roberts contained in claim number 2022 03754. My lady, I seek an order in terms as contained in the fixed date claim form for Shade Michelle Roberts to be entered on the roll of attorneys at law and be admitted to practice in the several courts in Jamaica. My lady, for religious purposes, Ms. Roberts wishes to affirm.
Very well. Order granted. She may affirm.
I, Shade Michelle Roberts, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady. My lady, that concludes my list, and I thank you and the staff.
Thank you.
Kelisha Roden.
May it please you, my lady?
Yes, Ms. Roden, I'm not seeing you.
Technical glitch, my lady. Are you seeing us
Yes,
now?
go ahead.
With respect to 2022 CV 03681, with respect to the application of Miss Cara Grace Cardis, if it so pleases my lady, may you grant the orders as contained in the amended fixed date claim form.
Very well.
And for her to take the oath. She wishes to affirm, lady, by
Very well.
virtue.
Order granted. She may affirm.
I, Cara Grace Cardis, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Gracious, my lady.
Patrick Peterkin.
With your leave, my lady, I'm appearing in the matter with claim number SU 2022 CV 03685. The applicant is Shakira Chrisan Shea Kinlock. My lady, the orders be granted as sprayed in the amended fixed date claim form, and she be permitted.
Go ahead, Mr. PTK.
And she be permitted to take the oath, my lady.
All right, order granted. She may take the oath.
I, Shakira Chrisanche Kinlock, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, Lady.
I'm grateful, my lady. That's my list, my lady.
Thank you.
Sundiata Gibbs.
My lady, if it pleases you, I appear to present two applications. I propose to start with the application of Jordina.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Gibbs. We are not. I think your screen is frozen. So could you
Are you hearing me, my lady?
Could you start over? Your screen was frozen for a short period of time. Start over, please.
Yes, my lady. I appear to present two applications, and I propose to start with the application of Jordina Lysandra Atkinson. I have reviewed her documents. They seem to be in order. So if it pleases your ladyship, I ask that she be allowed to affirm and the orders be made in terms of the amended fixed date claim form.
All right, order granted. She may affirm.
I, Jordina Lysandra Atkinson, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
My lady, the second application I have before you is the application of Suyen Anika Thompson. I've reviewed her documents as well, and they are in order. So I ask that you allow her to affirm and orders be made in terms of her amended fixed date claim form.
Order granted. She may affirm.
I, Suyen Anika Thompson, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Oblige you, my lady.
Yushane A. Morgan.
Are you seeing? I'm not seeing Mr. Morgan.
Yushane A. Morgan. Dennis Richards.
Good morning, my lady. Might I call the matter with the leave of the court of SU 2020-03669. It's an application by Shaquan Tavame Richards. And I respectfully ask, my lady, that the order be granted as prayed and that Ms. Richards be permitted to affirm.
Order granted. She may affirm.
Grateful, my lady.
I, Shaquan Tavame Richards, do solemnly, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Grateful, my lady.
Julia Wedderburn.
If it pleases you, milady, may I mention the application of Alain Joel McGibbon, claim number CV03684, by way of fixed date claim form, for Alain to be entered on the roll of attorneys qualified to practice in the several courts of Jamaica. I have perused the documents, milady, and I found them to be in order. And if you so find, I seek that the order be granted and Alain Joel be permitted to affirm, milady.
Order granted, she may affirm.
I, Alain Joel McGibbon, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, milady. That is the extent of my list.
Very well.
Caprice Morrison.
May it so please you, milady?
Yes.
The applicant before you is Miss Sarah Naomi Jones, claim number SU 2022 CV03714. The court has indicated that the documents are in order and may Miss Jones be allowed to take the oath.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Sarah Naomi Jones, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank you, my lady. That is the extent of my list.
Very well. Yes.
Dean Roy R. Bernard.
Thank you, my lady. May it please you. May I mention the matter of claim number CV03742? That matters the application by fixed date claim form, my lady, for Miss Dacia Simone Wilmot. My lady, I have reviewed the file and I find the papers in order. And subject to your orders, my lady, I ask that she be allowed to affirm in this matter and to be admitted to practice law in the various courts of Jamaica.
Order granted, she may affirm.
I, Dacia Simone Wilmot, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Much obliged, my lady. Much obliged.
Evelyn Harriot.
Cannot start. I crave your indulgence, lady. The video won't start. You cannot start with the video because the host has disabled it. My video is disabled by the host.
Mr. IT.
What can you do?
1 minute, Mr. Harriot.
You may start. The lady, if it pleases you, before using application number 031033712, that of Belinda Lee Harriot, may an order be granted, my lady, in terms of her amended fixed date claim form, and she be permitted by you, my lady, to take the oath.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
Wrong
hand with the Bible. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
I, Belinda Naroma Kamala Lee Harriet, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you.
Good, my lady. That's the extent of my list, my lady.
Thank you, Mr. Harriet.
Maurice A. Smith.
Good morning, my lady. This is the matter of Michaela Crystal Gale, filed by fixed date claim form. The fixed date claim form and relevant documents being in order, I would ask that the orders be granted as prayed, my lady.
Thank you. Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Michaela Crystal Gale, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Grateful to the court, my lady.
Jonathan D.K. Morgan.
If it pleases my lady, it is my distinct pleasure to appear on behalf of Nicholas O'Brien Ranger in claim number CV 03750. Following your earlier direction, my lady, may Mr. Ranger be permitted to take the oath and may the orders be granted in terms set out on his amended fixed date claim form.
Order granted, he may take the oath.
I, Nicholas O'Brien Ranger, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Much obliged, my lady. That is the extent of my list.
Denise C. Thomas.
Go ahead.
Good morning, my lady. Before you is application CV03642. This application is for Kalia Akila Chantal Hunter, and I ask that the orders be granted in terms of the fixed date claim form, and she be invited to take the oath.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Kalia Akila Chantal Hunter, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank you, my lady.
Nicole Young.
Good morning, my lady. I would like to raise the application of 03688, Tashian Malika Johnson. I have reviewed the application and it appears to be in order. If you're so obliged, my lady, I ask that the orders be granted for her to practice in this jurisdiction. She would like to affirm.
Order granted, she may affirm.
I, Tashian Malika Johnson, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, Your Honor. My lady, this is the extent of my request. Thank you.
Nicole Mowat.
Yes, may it please you, my lady.
I'm so sorry, Ms.
I have a
Mott.
pleasure.
Before you start, I think we just had the wrong name on the front of the file. Not that we had missed you entirely. So go ahead.
Yes, I understand, my lady. I have the pleasure of presenting Angel Jashik Collins. It's application number CV03670. My lady, I perused the documents and I found them to be in order. I ask your ladyship the order that is prayed for and that Angel Jashik Collins be permitted to take the oath and be enrolled as an attorney practicing in this court and others.
Order granted, she may take the oath.
Thank you, lady. Thank you.
I, Angel Joshua Collins, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, lady. That's excellent on my list.
Christine Nunez.
May it so please you, my lady, the matter before you, SU 2022 CV 03711, an application for Ms. Shade Khadijah Hall to be admitted on the roll and admitted to practice as an attorney at law of this honorable court and of several courts on the island of Jamaica. Your lady having assured us that the documents filed are in order, I pray that the orders as sought in the fixed date claim form be given and that Ms. Hall be made to swear.
All right. Order granted, she may take the oath.
I, Khadijah Hall, I, Shade Khadijah Hall, do swear that I will and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
The extent of my list.
Yes.
Shanika Sutton.
May it please you, my lady, I have one matter for you today, the application of Joanne Hilton, CV 03756. The papers have been perused and are in order, and I ask that your ladyship grants an order in terms of the fixed day claim form, and also Mr. Hilton is seeking permission from the court to affirm instead of taking the oath.
For him to affirm?
Yes, my lady.
Yes, order granted, he may affirm.
I, Joanne Hilton, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank you, my lady. That's the extent of my list today.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Is Mr. Eugene Morgan on the platform?
If it pleases you, my lady.
Very well. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr.
If it
Morgan.
pleases you, my lady, may I mention claim number SU 2022 CV 03748 concerning an application by Marco and Marie Alvaranga to be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. My lady, I have perused the documents. All are in order, and we seek the orders prayed in the fixed date claim form. May she be allowed to affirm, my lady.
Order granted, she may affirm.
I, Marco Anne-Marie Alvarango, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my
That's
lady.
excellent, my list, my lady.
Yes. Are those? That's the list? Oh. I'm told that that is the list. So I will then firstly go to remarks from the representative, from the attorneys that were just called. The remarks.
The Honorable Mrs. Justice Shelley Williams, members of the court, King's Counsel, Senior Counsel, and other attorneys at law, family members, well-wishers, and my fellow freshly forged attorneys. A pleasant day. If it pleases you, milady, I am Jamaik Charles, and it is with extreme pride and gratitude that I address this honorable court on behalf of my former classmates who now begin a heroic journey. It falls firstly to me to express our most sincere and heartfelt appreciation to this court for facilitating our calling. And as newly appointed agents of justice, we march forward to face the vicissitudes of the future with alacrity and preparedness, holding fast to the sacred trust that you have placed in us today. I imagine that for those of us who have this day been called to the Jamaican bar, there are very few experiences which can rival the supreme sense of accomplishment which I now know all my fellow applicants currently feel. And rightly so, because equally there have been very few experiences which rival the protracted difficulty that has been the last 5 years or so. To say nothing of the global pandemic, which seems to have cast a very large shadow over the last 2 years, yet one which appeared to be nothing which this new group of attorneys could not handle. Though it cannot be overlooked that many paid high prices to overcome it we did, as evidenced by our eligibility to make the oaths we have sworn and by the gowns we have on, armed and engined to go on to serve this noble profession. We who have survived the pandemic as students, we who were tried and tested in the experimental phases of virtual assessment, and we who fought and won battles of legal aid assessments, mock trials, copious assignments, and in the words of the Council of Legal Education, robust and comprehensive examinations. Tests which have made us strong, but which are not so far in the past as we'd like to hope. You see, milady, we have traded our robust and comprehensive examinations for robust and comprehensive cross-examinations. We have now exchanged our mock trials for very real trials in which people's lives and the course of justice hang in the balance. And we've exchanged academic legal aid for the very urgent plight of those members of our society who genuinely cannot afford and do not have access to the services of our justice system. Those, of course, are just two of the many issues which our society faces, all of which are incumbent upon attorneys at law to play our part in addressing. It is therefore clear to me that the new attorneys whom you've met today have all taken on a very serious mantle. But I put it to you that it is one which all of you here today will not be disappointed to watch us bear. We will acquit ourselves with caution and courage, and furthermore, it is my most devout wish that all members of the profession here judge us worthy for their assistance in the launch of careers which embody the following themes: integrity, competence, and continued learning, values which represent the very essence of what it means to be a lawyer. It would be shamefully remiss of me to conclude my address without highlighting the work which went into making today possible, or without communicating unreservedly the gratitude I and my colleagues feel toward the following people. Firstly, to the Supreme Court of Judicature. Your assiduous efforts in processing our applications and your commitment to ensuring that we all learn the proper way to prepare court documents was a gift for which we are greatly appreciative. The members of the Civil Registry, the judicial clerks, the registrars, and of course, your ladyship herself, we are indebted to you all. To the attorneys at law who have taken time out of their doubtlessly busy schedules to participate in this noble tradition and to facilitate the appointment of new attorneys, know that you have been part of a day which now holds a very momentous place in our hearts. To say that we are grateful is an understatement, and yet very few words can accurately capture the depth of our gratitude. As such, I'm confined to communicating a heartfelt thank you, inadequate though it may be. To the General Legal Counsel, whose responsibility it is to regulate this profession and ensure that all new applicants can meet its exacting standards. We thank you. The part of the process which you administered, though to some a source of increased anxiety, we could not help but notice that it was one designed to force us to use the soft skills that we are required to use every day as attorneys at law, chief among those, a relentless attention to detail, the importance of which has been irreversibly cemented in us. We extend a warm thank you to the GLC Chairman, Mrs. Denise Kitson, King's Counsel, the GLC Secretary, Ms. Althea Richards, and the rest of the GLC team. To the Norman Manley Law School, from whom most of us have recently graduated, an institution in which we carefully study the legacies of those who came before us, it provided us with an experience in which we were forced to confront the truth of who we were and to examine just how committed we were to our chosen professions. You gave us the secrets to the world and an invaluable education. To Principal Aina, Registrar Francis, Senior Tutor Greenaway, and the entire teaching and administrative staff, we are forever grateful. Lastly, but by no means least, recognition, praise, and admiration are due to all our parents, family members, and friends. I know that my own mother is watching the live stream of these proceedings with a heart of pride, and as are all our mothers and fathers, grandparents, uncles, aunts, siblings, cousins, neighbors, friends, and well-wishers, all of whom stood by our sides at every step of the journey. When it was easy, when it was difficult, when we wanted to stop, they were there. These wonderful people who have played such a large part in shaping the people we are today. We can never forget the sacrifices and contributions which you have made for our success. Milady, as I close these remarks, may I say that I and my colleagues feel the call that so many before us have felt, and I charge them to live up to it, to be warriors of indomitable spirit, servants of uncompromising integrity, and lawyers of outstanding ability. That being said, it gives me no small measure of joy to announce the following to all members of the legal profession who are within the reach of my voice. Let it be known that we, the attorneys called in December of 2022, stand ready to serve our profession, our country, our region, and the world, to learn from our seniors, our clients, our mistakes, and the law, to lead our society, our development, and the next generation of lawyers, all according to the best of our skill and judgment, so help us God. May it please you, milady, if I can be no further assistance to this honorable court, that is the extent of my brief. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well said, well said. Let us go to the Bar Association firstly. I know Mr. Alexander Williams is not here.
May it please you, milady.
Yes.
I am Sylvan Edwards, the secretary of the Jamaican Bar Association, and I will speak on his behalf, milady.
Go ahead.
Milady, I'd just like to welcome the new calls to the profession. We encourage them all to become members of the Jamaican Bar Association, which is an association that was incorporated under the Companies Act. Next year will be our 50th anniversary celebration, so we have been around for some time. The membership is voluntary, and there are over 2,000 members registered to date. The association is administered by a council comprising of the president, who is Mr. Alexander Williams, who is unavoidably absent today. We also have vice president and council members. I'm the secretary of the association. And there are a number of committees that the new calls will have an opportunity to become members of. Remind them that
Ms. Edwards, I think we have lost you. Go ahead, Ms. Edwards. I think we lost you for a short period of time.
Yes, milady. You had lost me for a little while. I was just inviting the new calls to attend the new calls seminar, which will be held on the 19th of January. The topic is tips for ethical lawyers, and the presenter is our own Caroline Hay, King's Counsel. It will be free, and it will be held at UWI Regional Headquarters between 5 and 7 p.m. And finally, milady, I'd just like to remind the new calls that they have a responsibility to maintain the honor and dignity of this noble profession. Welcome to you all again.
Thank you.
Thank you, milady. May it please you.
Thank you. I go to Miss Kitson, King's Counsel. I always say I leave the best for last, Miss Kitson.
May it please you, my lady, I thank you. My learned friends, newly minted and admitted attorneys at law, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome all of you to the bar, particularly on behalf of the General Legal Council, which I am honored to chair. As your esteemed colleague so eloquently said a few moments ago, you have labored long and hard with unstinting support of your family and friends. And on this very special day, you have achieved your goal. As I did with your colleagues on Tuesday, I urge, and indeed I admonish you, that from this day forward, in every aspect of your professional and personal life, you always remember the words of the oath or affirmation which you have taken today. Ensure that you indeed demean yourselves in the office and duties of an attorney at law as you have promised. Let your word be your bond. Let honesty be the hallmark of your actions. Be diligent in the performance of your duties. And you, like all your seniors who have been pleased to participate in moving this honorable court to admit you to the bar, will prove to be worthy and stalwart members of this noble and honorable profession. A blessed Christmas to all.
And in my closing speech, I will say to all the new attorneys that have been enrolled, it has been an honor to call this group to be enrolled as attorneys at law. I have great expectations for you all and expect you to uphold the canons of the profession as well as the time-honored traditions of the profession. The ethics of the profession is to be heavily guarded as persons look to attorneys at law when they're in their time of greatest distress and at their most vulnerable to assist them to surmount their problems. This is not a profession that you should only seek to attain an income from, but you all should make time to assist persons who are less fortunate. You are young in the profession, so seek guidance where necessary. Be thorough in your approach. Be faithful to your clients, and at all times remember that you are officers of the court. I wish to congratulate not only you, the new attorneys, but also the families, as I'm well aware that it takes a village to attain this milestone. As I said to the group on Tuesday, and I'll say to you as well, take a little time, small amount of time to have a little bit of fun, and then get back to work. Thank you. I have one announcement though before we leave. I gather that there was some observation on Tuesday that after the young attorneys were called, the new attorneys were called, they were seen walking in the Justice Square in their robes. I know that the robe is very attractive. It's a lovely new piece of garment that you have now earned the right to wear. However, you cannot wear it on the road. So, if you wish to come to have your name noted, you please feel free to come over, but unfortunately you cannot wear a robe when you're doing so. Okay? Thank you.
Stand, please. This honorable court is adjourned. God save the king.
It's a queen on Tuesday.